everyone, a long time no see. First off, I want to apologize for if you see any kind of mess in the background. I am packing up to move back to my mom's for the summer. I'm like the only one in this building because of intercession, and I'm going to do some important industry meeting stuff, which is why I'm here longer. It has been a long while since I've actually sat down and filmed a video. I have uploaded 2 videos recently, the Natasha Denona Beautylish vlogging event thing, and my latest video is a comparison and a swatches. It's really just a swatch video of the Morphe 350, 350 matte, and 350 shimmer palettes. So I'm just gonna sit here laid back, like I have hardly any makeup going on, so deal with it, because it's just one of those days where I actually want to sit and experiment with makeup, but off camera. But on camera, I want to do my favorites video. You know, I started out 2016 like having the goal in my mind to do a monthly favorites. Monthly loves and Uggs is what I call them, every month, and I haven't done one since January, I believe. So it's not a monthly love and Uggs video today. It is like a current loves and Uggs, and then hopefully next month I will get back onto doing those kind of monthly favorite videos, because those are my favorite videos to watch, to film. I think they can be so informative, and I'm just gonna jump right on in. I'm going to start with the Uggs. Uggs are kind of the ones that didn't really work for me. I don't hate them, or maybe they are working for me, but not to what I expected them to, or they just plain suck, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. These oval foundation brushes by My Makeup Brush Set. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen that advertisement on Instagram, Facebook. I saw this advertised on Facebook so many times. It's a sponsored post that just pops up in your newsfeed. And I do like oval foundation brushes, but after my experience with this company and all the other Artis oval brush dupes, I just might as well go out and buy one of the Artis brushes. Now, $30, $25. I paid $25 for these. It took like 3 weeks to get to me. They claimed it was because they have a high response, so shipping's delayed. I call bullshit, because you can't tell me that you pay for all these sponsor posts and everything and not expect for all these users to see and try when these are a hot trend right now. So I call bullshit on taking forever. I don't want to go in so far to this because I want to do a whole video, but I feel like I'm going to go on a rant right now. These face brushes, they work. They're good. I actually like them. I have been using this one. I've been using another one more, but I'll show you that other one in a second. The past couple weeks I have been using these to do my foundation, and they work. They're soft, smooth application, high coverage, but the coverage is with the foundation. And I like them, but what I don't like is how flimsy they are. How when I'm, buffing it in and everything, I feel like this part is going to snap. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, you can kind of see how like wiggly that is. I know like some companies like Artis is kind of not as sturdy, probably more sturdy than these cheap things. And they claim that they are wiggly like this so they can form the face, your bone structure. Again, I call bullshit on that. It's like the same thing with like mascara wands, like bending back and forth to get in there. It's a gimmick. I hate those kind of things. I'm gonna jump into my biggest problem about this company. So here is a brush without the brush. This was my favorite one, used foundation. I felt like it was small enough, but big enough to get a whole bunch of like face coverage going on, small enough to get into like the nooks and crannies of my face. After 2 uses, it just came apart, and it is not glued, okay? It's like the sticky plastic stuff that you just kind of stick in, and they think that that's going to hold by going like, you know, this and everything. No glue, is completely clean on the inside there. It's just like the sticky kind of tape-like stuff on the back that's not even that sticky or anything. And, you know, usually I'm like, yeah, okay, it's been used. I can't blame the company for that. But twice, guys, like I used that brush twice. And all the other ones feel like they're going to break too. I've contacted the company, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. On Facebook, I got a response. They offered to send me a new set. I emailed them, and then I hate doing this, but the girl, the customer service, her name's Bella, and she might as well have not read my email. She goes on talking about like, oh, there was a mix-up at the warehouse probably. I'm like, that has nothing to do with my problem about me having this, using this twice and this falling apart. That has nothing to do with labeling or a warehouse shipment issue or anything like that. And then, you know, I told her, and I sent her pictures of this product. I sent her the picture, a screen cap. I sent her a screen cap on my Facebook post that it was offered to send me a new brush set, and I told her that, and she kind of disregarded it. And then at the last email that she sent back to me was like, would you like me to send you a replacement, or let me know if you want me to send a replacement? And I'm kind of like, shouldn't you like offer me that? Maybe that's out of line for me to think, but it was offered me to begin with, and for her to just kind of be like, do you like tell me, you know, if that's what you want? I'm like, I kind of already did. Wouldn't really be, I mean, I didn't expect anything. I just think this customer service is awful. I've heard other stories, like they don't reply to your emails. They take forever. They take forever to ship. They haven't said anything on social media. I'm just kind of more upset about the fact that their customer service sucks. And they claim that this brush value set, the value is $300. And I'm like, bullshit. That's an artiste, you know, value price point. This is not a $300 value. They're cheaply made. They fall apart. They're flimsy. The face brushes are soft. The eye brushes, I haven't used them, but the eye brushes are pretty rough. And I'm just really used to using like my crease brushes, like my MAC 217 and flat shaded brushes and things like that in my eyes. And, you know, I'm afraid when I use these brushes, I'm just doing my thing, and then all of a sudden this pops off. I've run out of memory card, and now my battery's dying. I just want to film today. That's all I want to do. Okay, so I'll just talk until my battery dies. So those were my Uggs, and now I'm going to go on to my faves. I'll start out with non-beauty because I only have one, and I'm so late to this. It's The Walking Dead. So late, but at the beginning of the semester, my teacher, one of my teachers was like, okay, you need to watch The Walking Dead, just the first episode. It was a pitching class, which is like teaching us how to like talk about an idea of a show to industry professionals to get it, you know, maybe produced or written or something like that. So I went ahead and watched just the first episode of The Walking Dead, and, you know, 6 episodes later, I, like, finished season 1, and the whole semester, I watched Walking Dead. I'm not totally caught up. The last season, season 6, I haven't seen. I'll probably do that during the summer, but oh my god. I just got so hooked to that show. I was crying at everything in that show. I was angry at that show, and that rarely actually happens with me in a show, especially like lately. It happens, but like, you know, with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like the oldies, like my favorite ones. With the new shows, it is really hard for me to get into new show or recent shows. I think what it was is that I just binged through it on Netflix. I just binged and then I got hooked. And now I'm going to move on to the beauty favorites because that's what everyone is really here for. I should mention all these favorites are ones that I have been using between January to now, like constantly. These have been like my go-tos for the past several months. I can't believe, cliche YouTube alert, I can't believe that this year's already half over. I hate it. Okay, yeah, so one of my first favorites, and I mentioned this in my collective haul, is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. The blue cap, because I said it was for sensitive skin. They're both for sensitive skin. This helps for waterproof makeup, which I don't really wear waterproof makeup, but it's great to get rid of like liquid lipsticks and mascara, like those hard, really hard makeup that's impossible to remove. I love this stuff so much. So let's talk about Gerard Cosmetics came out with the setting spray. I got the one in peach. I really like this. I don't like the peach scent because it's totally like that artificial peach scent. It's not like the sweet peach, the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette where it feels fresh and just ripe and natural and everything. This totally smells like a chemical. I like the smell, but I don't like the smell. But the point is, I love this setting spray. My makeup stays on like all day during rain, sweat, everything. So I really like it. So I think I'm just going to grab a different scent next time, maybe green tea or lavender. I would really like it if they do just an unscented one because I really do like the formula and the product, and I've been in a peachy mood lately, so I'm kind of like, yeah, I want the peachy smell one, but it's kind of the smell that I was afraid the peach palette was going to have. Beauty blenders, nothing new. I've had, this is going to be gross, guys. I've had this beauty blender for probably about 3 years, but I didn't use it for like a year. I'll probably get another one soon, and lately I've just been on a beauty blender craze when I'm not using these shitty things. I've been using beauty blenders. I like to wet it with my Smashbox primer water because it's just easy, and I've been using other primers, and it blends in so well. I love it so much. I haven't used words. I haven't used a makeup brush for my foundation in like 2 months, guys. Only to test out the oval brushes, but I've been using the beauty blenders for color correcting, mostly for foundation. I love them so much. I need more, and it's so silly because it's a freaking sponge, but they're a great sponge for your face. Perfume. Dolce and Gabbana Light Blue. This is the toilette, the travel spray. I really like it because it's not a roller ball. It is a spray. I've been using this for the past couple of months, and like no, I probably had this for not even 6 months. And I am like down to here. And it's just a nice fresh kind of spray, like when I'm feeling like springy, or I don't want to sex it up or anything like that, or I'm just going to class, I just want something fresh. This has been my go-to spray. I need a new one, or I like the spray because it's I have a lot of perfume bottles, and this is just easier to store and to travel with when I'm going in between visiting my mom and then back in the city. So it's just easy to have a spray. Lips. Okay, let's talk about OFRA, and Manny did a collaboration recently, and I've been living for Aries. This is my first and only OFRA liquid lipstick product ever. I really like the formula. It's a thick, moussey texture, but it doesn't feel thick on the lips. I really like this color. It's just like a nice neutral kind of peachy pink shade. So I really like that lately. I think these are finally like mostly in stock on Sephora. It's been crazy to get them. Too Faced Melted Matte. It's been insane to get them. For the longest time, the color I wanted, they didn't get or have in stock. So I just went for Queen Bee because that was like the only one that popped up one day. Actually, no, I got this in the store. Randomly, they had like 5 different shades in the store. Now they have all of them. And it was like before the real launch. So I just grabbed Queen Bee. Mauvey Dusty Purple Plum shade. I really like this color. I think this is a shade that works on every single skin tone. And I like the formula. Some of them do like to flake. Like the Bend and Snap, I think it's called. It's like a nice raspberry shade, pretty shade, but it likes to flake off so much. The lighter colors don't seem to really flake. This one stays on pretty well. The red one, there's a red shade that is like the perfect red, stays on all day. So the formula for these, they seem to be inconsistent, but I really like Queen Bee. This one's a good formula. One that I've really been obsessing over lately are the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lips. And this one's in Littlestituous. The Ultra Satin Lips, they don't dry matte, and I really like them. I don't like the Ultra Matte formula, and I've never talked about them because I just didn't want the hate, but I don't like them. They're way too drying. I really like this formula. I hate the smell. I hate the smell of this so much. Like, I had one of them, Marshmallow. It was Marshmallow. I had Marshmallow and another one that I really like that I hadn't used in like a month or so. And so I opened it and I smelled it and I'm like, did this lipstick already go bad? And turns out it's just the smell of this lipstick. So that's unfortunate. I have a lot of lip products. Jouer, I don't know how to. I knew how to say it because someone else said it in a video and I can't remember. It's a lip cream, liquid matte, and this is in Praline. And first off, the scent is like fresh frosting goodness. It's just fresh vanilla frosting goodness. I just love this scent so much. And the new Melania Moore lips, the metallic ones, are kind of the same scent. I've really been loving metallic lips lately, and it's because of this brand. So I do have more of these, but Praline's my first one, so I've been using this one the longest, and I haven't really had time to test out the other ones, but this is a really good formula. I really like it. There's another one that I got, I think it's the Creme Brulee one or something, that's not metallic. It's just a really nice smooth color. Okay, my last lip product I've actually had for a week, and I'm wearing it on my lips, and I've been wearing this every day since I got it, and it's ColourPop Lippie Stick in Cami, and this is their recent Matte X formula. At first, when I heard they were doing this matte formula, I thought, oh great, it's going to be like Max Retro Matte, which is super drying, crumbly. It's not a good time for me. This is like comfort. That's so smooth, stays on, and this color, I don't think you can see it. I have a lipstick, wheel case thing back there. I have so many lipsticks, and some days I'm like, I don't know what lipstick to wear. And it's really been happening this past week, and I'm just like, I'll go for this one. It's super pigmented, super smooth, soft, creamy. I love this color so much. The downside is that when it starts to kind of wear off during the day, and I can reapply it several times and my lips won't get dry. Yeah. But the bottom part of the lip, the color kind of likes to ball up from too much application, kind of like when you take a liquid matte lipstick and like Anastasia, when you are doing it over, it kind of likes to ball up and there's not always a smooth reapplication there on, like on the product that hasn't been removed, kind of just balls up and fades when you are like applying more. I really like Bam in Your Face highlights. So this is Urban Decay Afterglow Powder Highlighter in Sin. Part of their new summer collection, and it's been so raved about, and it deserves all the rave, all the hype. I just really like this color. Kind of see it. I really like, I've just been using it like every day. I love this one so much. And now I'm gonna go, we'll save that one for last. I'm gonna talk about the Morphe 350S palette. I have the matte one too, and I really like the matte, but I just had to mention, and I'm being very careful because these fell off my desk the other day, and so like 5 of the pans will fall out, but none of this eyeshadow broke, thank God, because this is my favorite out of the Morphe 350 family. I really, really like these shades. I have a swatch and comparison video up already, and read the description below because it states that this is my favorite palette, and the shades are identical from Morphe 350, the original one, but with the Morphe 350M and the 350 Shimmer palette, I feel like the mattes don't exactly match the shimmers, but they're a good pairing together. So some of like the matte shades that were original matte, the shimmer shades, it's not the exact same color in the shimmer palette, but they go well together. And I'll maybe do a video about that to clear it up. If there's any confusion, just ask below. Maybe I'll do another video soon. And now, let's see if I can get through. I'm almost done. Let's talk about Natasha Denona. She's so hyped up, and I'm a little late to be talking about her, but not really, because I've had these products since when they were hyped up. I saved my money. It's no one's business. No one's business about my money and everything. But the blush, this is the Sheer Peachy Nude. So this is one I got after the event, so this one's not in that video. These blushes are still like the best blushes I have ever used. They're pigmented, they stay on forever, so that hasn't changed at all. The Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation with SPF 15 is really good. It comes in a tube with a pump, which everyone should do this. I know some companies already are, but like everyone should do this. When I first used this, I hated it. And that's because I was going through really like a dry, dehydrated skin problem, and this was only enhancing my dry skin. But now that I have refound the right moisturizer for my freak out skin, my skin went through a freak out. Now my skin's okay, and I really, really like this. I like to rub in or combine like an oil with this to kind of give it more of a glow, more moisturizing to my skin. I really like this. So I was going through my footage, and during this segment my camera cut off, but I realized too late, like I had already finished talking about this and then skipped a whole palette. Thanks, camera. So I really, really do like the Natasha Denona Glow Foundation. You don't need to use a full pump. It comes out with a lot. A little really does go a long way, so half a pump will do you perfectly. So I really love this, and if the coloring on my camera looks weird, this is on my camcorder because the other one's charging. So what I was originally talking about is the Natasha Denona palettes. I saved, they're worth every penny to me. I have this blue and purple one. I love these guys so much, and maybe I should just talk and delete the other footage. So I have the blue and purple one. I've been using them pretty much every chance I can get. I really want to experiment more with this palette, kind of step out of my comfort zone. Maybe should I do a get ready with me with this palette? I know there's a lot of like controversy and like hate towards these palettes, but I love them. I use them all the time. They're great shadows. So the blue and purple one is amazing, and then we will just go back to the regularly scheduled programming when my camera did not cut me off. I've been using these a lot. My camera cut off, so I don't know where that ended, but I've been using these a lot, and I want to experiment more with these today, like on my own. I have been using them, but I've been kind of going with the same colors. This is the green brown palette, and I kind of just want to like venture more into the blue and purple one and like do more of those darker kind of shadows that I don't totally feel comfortable yet until I've like, I just want to play. I just want to play with them and not like go out in public yet until I know what I want, if that makes any sense. But these are really good. They are really some of my favorite eyeshadows. I do not regret a single penny that was spent on those. I think that's it. It's gonna have to be it because my battery's gonna die soon. Yeah, I'm sorry for not being here. It's really frustrating and annoying. It is to me when I really want to put out videos and be consistent and grow my channel and do better things for myself, for you guys. I want to continue talking about the whole weight loss stuff that's been going on, which I'm still losing that weight. I have found a new nutrition and fitness plan for me that has been working. So I'm going to do more videos about all that stuff in the summer. Hopefully the summer is a good one and I can kind of catch up and go for it. School was kind of a disaster this semester. I've just didn't have the greatest time with teachers. I'm a screenwriting student. My motivation for writing is kind of gone, which really sucks. So this summer I'm just going to kind of nurture myself, my spirit, my motivation, my soul, and do the best I can. And hopefully this will include better and more content for me, because I really do. I do love makeup so much, and I love sharing it with you guys, and I just wish I had more time for it. But hopefully this summer is going to be a good start. This is probably like a 30-minute video. If you made it through, all the way through this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Leave comments down below of what you would like to see next. And remember to love others, but first and foremost, always love yourself, because you are beautiful and important and special and worth so much to this world. So don't let anyone else ever tell you otherwise.